And now, get ready for the podcast no one saw coming. It's 4 Phonies Talking Titans. With hosts Ronte, Corey, Ricky, and last but not least, Tori. It's 4 Phonies Talking Titans.
Welcome to 4 Phonies Talking Titans. What's up, fellas? Happy New Year 2022. Our first show in 2022. What's up?
What up?
Happy number one.
Happy number one to you, brother.
Yeah, y'all boys enjoy the holidays, a little time off, a little time with the family.
Of course. It was a great time with the family and friends.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in my professional profession, is that a word? Is that a phrase?
Your what?
Professional
profession. But anyway, your boy, hey, I had no days off. Banks did not close this year for the holiday.
Man,
but hey, that's all right.
Y'all gotta get that money out. Y'all gotta get that money out. Well,
absolutely.
We appreciate the bankers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Appreciate
lots of good football. Had some big games that we had a chance to look at and kick back. It was cold enough to turn the fireplace on, play in the snow, and then kick back, eat, watch the game, man. Have a little activation. Yeah.
Let's get into this last week of the NFL. We had week 18. It was some crazy games that happened this last week. They put those divisional games, and you never know what's going to happen. What was the best game in week 18 for y'all?
Jaguars whooping the Colts arse.
I like that one.
And they lost their name. They the Indianapolis Donkeys.
It's been so much fun to laugh at the Colts, man, because they've caused us so much pain in the past. So I'm falling right in. I'm falling right in, laughing at them. I mean, how do you lay that type of egg? We're not used to seeing them lay that type of egg in such an important game.
Right.
Gone fishing. Gone fishing.
Rick, was that your favorite game of week 18?
I mean, I think the way week 18 closed out, that had to be, with the what should have ended in a tie to keep them Steelers out.
Yes.
Man, that would have been so crazy. It would have been crazy.
You couldn't have ended the season any better than that.
Right. You couldn't write a script like that for
right.
That
crazy.
Man.
They
would have been, the Steelers fans would have been up there with that high, and then a tie happened and they just have to drop their heads. And they would have made every excuse that the league is against them and all that kind of crap,
But did y'all know? Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say the only thing in regards to that, I thought the Chargers could have been dangerous in the playoffs.
Right.
Did y'all know?
Played out of his mind. He can play. Justin Herbert.
Did you notice how the Steelers fans was not around until after the game?
Oh, of course.
Even after they won their game, you couldn't find a Steeler fan because they knew that game still had to go. But as soon as that kick went through, I saw all kind of Steeler posts. They was thanking Jesus and Jehovah Jireh. They in the playoffs.
Yeah, man. I couldn't imagine going through that. We felt a certain way, and we playing for the number one seed, had the division locked up, and we was feeling a certain way. So just imagine how they felt having, it was in the hands of that game for them to even qualify for the playoffs.
Right. But we know that feeling as Titans fans, that you come in at the end of the season depending on another team to win, so you can get into the playoffs. Control your own destiny, handle your own business. So y'all, there's two changes that happened this season. One we haven't witnessed yet. We had the 18 games Not 18 games, 17 games. 18
hold on. Was it really week 18?
Yeah, because you had the buy in there.
Oh, I got you.
So 17 games, so 18 weeks. And then now we're going to have, do y'all like the Monday night playoff game? What do y'all think about the Monday night playoff game, just having a Monday night playoff game?
I love it if the Titans are not playing on Monday night. Let some other team play on Monday night because it's a quick turnaround for the next week.
Well, and that's what I was wondering.
Would they be doing that in the second round, the next round?
I don't know.
Because it'll be less. It'll be less game. It won't be 6 games. So
it's the same game, same number of games.
6.
Yeah, same number of games.
Okay. That's a good point because I was wondering that too about that Monday night game because the winner from that game would they play that next Monday? You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like they losing a day, like it's a disadvantage a little bit, but. I don't know. It's games on Saturday too, though.
It's 8 games. It'll be 8 games, a total of 8 games the following week.
It can't be more games than.
It's 4 in each. It'll be
4 teams in each.
4 teams.
It'll be
4 teams. So that's 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games.
2 from each conference.
Yeah, 2 games. So they may just go back to this. They may go back to Saturday, Sunday. For that round.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Yeah, it just I would think that it just depends on the scheduling, which they do it all season where they have, well, not really, but if you end up having that Monday night and then you have to turn around and play that Saturday, that's kind of maybe they got it where if you play Monday, you get that Sunday game.
Playing that Sunday.
Yeah.
What determines the Monday night game? I know it's the West Coast for this year because you got the Cardinals and the Rams. So I wonder what's the determining factor. It should be your seeding, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to look into that and see how they determine that.
It's time for a little Titans therapy.
Fellas, we are the number 1 stunners in the AFC.
Why?
Numero uno.
Nobody expected us to get that number 1 seed. Oh, they gonna fall. Yeah, I'm talking about outside of Tennessee fans.
We know
what Tennessee fans think, but the national media, the darlings was that Colts. They said the Colts were going to come back and beat us in the AFC South. The Colts was a dangerous.
The Colts is Super Bowl champ.
They were a dangerous team. So the Titans move on. The Colts go home. And Ricky, you brought up an interesting text that, they sitting at home with 7 Pro Bowlers.
All of them gonna get to play, and they
gonna get to play.
They're gonna have a hell of a time. They're gonna be pissed off because they ain't in the toilet bowl.
And how many did we have as the number 1 seed?
We had 1.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give the 2022. Is it 22 Coach of the Year? Would it be the 2022? Coach of the Year, Mike Green?
I think it'd be for the 21 season.
21 season. Go ahead and big shout out to him for nailing that roster, getting all you can out of new guys, bringing them in, setting a record for the number of people that played for us and contributed. That could be some part of the whole. We definitely should have had Jeffrey Simmons in it. I think Autry should have made it too, but
we just don't get respect.
Well,
which is fine by me. We know what we got.
Yeah, but this isn't new. This has been going on since the early 2000s, 99 team. I believe which team started out 1-4. Is that the one that went to the Super Bowl? Was that the 99 team?
No, they didn't start.
Or was that one team started 1-4? 1-4.
No, it wasn't the 99.
And we had the number 1 seed. We had the 2003. I can't say off the top of my head. We was number 1 seed and we started out bad and ended up number 1 seed that year as well.
We just
And
got
we didn't have
guys.
that many Pro Bowlers.
We just got guys that bring it. That's all we
That's
got.
it.
We got a lot of
Blue
guys that come
collar
from other places and fill in and buy in, man.
Yeah, we
A
do.
lot from the Texans.
And
We
learn what they
appreciate the
need to learn to
Texans.
get out on the field. And just like I said, a lot of blue collar. Absolutely. Yeah. Foreman, Hilliard. Those guys can't make the Pro Bowl, but they make our Pro Bowl this year for the team.
Right.
Yeah.
The MVPs of the team.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot,
So,
we even got our coach from the Texans. Thank you, Texans.
Yeah.
And we got our whole organization from Houston.
Right.
We
Appreciate
ain't even talked about the new linebacker
Right.
we got.
Yeah.
Cunningham, shout out. Everywhere,
Man.
special teams.
Huge.
So we just beat the Texans. Speaking of the Texans, what do y'all feel about that game on Sunday? We started out strong and then, we made it very interesting toward the end.
Yeah.
Man, let me say this. I listened to an interview with Roger Saffold today, and he said that guys came out in that second half playing harder than they did in that first half, like the Texans. He said, you know what happened.
I believe
at
that.
halftime. Maybe they reminded them of an incentive. He said, he don't know what it was. He said, but guys were moving. They were doing different things that they wasn't even doing at first,
Yeah.
I think the consensus is if they would have hit Julio on that touchdown pass, then probably would have
been a wrap.
It would have been a wrap at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man,
Right.
I expected
Close.
a dogfight. We don't. That's just how we do it.
When
I hope
have
it
we
works
ever-
out like that.
Whenever have we ever been able to sit back and relax and say, "Woo, this game's in hand"?
Yeah. And especially after we rarely blow teams out 2 consecutive weeks. We just had the big win against Miami. So I didn't expect us to be winning by 3 or 4 touchdowns again. So
we had a nice December, though. We had a nice December because we beat the 49ers, beat the Dolphins. Who did we beat before the 49ers? Did we beat somebody or did we lose? Coming off a loss.
Was that the
Steelers
Patriots?
loss. That was the Steelers loss. We came off the Steelers loss, had a
Played
short
well.
turnaround, and went to the 49ers and the Texans. We handled our business.
that's a good one. But I'd give you, in this, without Henry, you got to give the offensive line some kudos because, Foreman and Hilliard, especially Sunday, man, they were running through some big holes. They got some big holes, and shout out to Tannehill for the Houdini act.
Tannehill, stabilizing force. Stabilizing force, lots of moving parts all season, but Tannehill has been there. He gets hit all the time, a lot of contact. But that cat, he don't come off the field and say, "Hey, just give me, let me shake this, let me go into this tent." We ain't seen dude go into tent all season, man. I don't know if he went in it last season. And the knock on him when he got here, one of the knocks was his durability.
Right.
Yeah. So, man, I don't want to, I don't want to start anything, knock on wood, but man, he's been tough, man. Dude stands in that pocket, gets hit all the time.
Don't start. Don't start.
Who brought out
again.
the bobbleheads? Who brought out the bobbleheads? The McNair, Wycheck, Eddie George bobblehead.
Corey.
We posted that on our social media.
I appreciate you letting them have, channeling out those former players, and because it showed on the field. That was an inner McNair for Tannehill breaking that tackle.
So
the play.
will you be bringing those out all for the playoffs?
Yeah, we can do that, man.
Keep that going. Keep the party going. Yeah, and then also, even first grade, he caught like Wycheck on
Wycheck.
He's catching like Wycheck.
Hey, we've been down on him, Ferk, man. You made the bring your playbook informally a few times, but hey, that was a huge performance.
He needed it.
He got hit.
Man.
He caught the ball, but he got hit after he caught the ball every time. Wow.
And held on.
Yeah.
So I know you was bracing for hits that wasn't there sometimes, but hey, I ain't mad at it.
But
ball.
Firsker and Swain now, when you got AJ and Julio, the run game, NWI out there, it's going to open up them seam routes for them. Those little underneath routes for those guys. They just got to catch it, hold on to the ball. That's all I want. Catch it and hold on. Don't try to do, Swain tried to jump over somebody. Don't try to do more than what you can do.
Get what you can get.
That's not in your wheelhouse. Don't do that.
Right.
Just catch it.
Yeah.
Get your little yards, put two hands on the ball, get down and get to the huddle.
That's it.
But hey, just imagine Christmas is coming a little late for us guys, but when we have King Henry in the backfield, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and they put 9 in the box if they want to. Do that, I dare you. Because we was running through people when they had 9 in the box.
Right.
And we got them weapons out there, NWI, Firster, Swain. It's going to be on and popping like popcorn.
That's right. I'm glad you brought that up. The King is back.
Yeah.
The King is coming back.
Yeah.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
So, and back to that game, that Titans-Texans game, I think, that was a boost of confidence for Julio as well, to go in with that momentum.
Right.
Where, hey, he getting targeted, got his first touchdown. I think that was huge in itself.
Huge.
You know what I'm saying?
Huge.
Just to get that camaraderie between them two. And, they'll have a week of practice, almost 2 weeks of practice to get a little more familiar with each other. Hopefully nothing happens, in these next couple of weeks. And I expect it to be even more. It might be that where everything is just coming together at the
exact
right time. You know what I'm saying?
Because he even looked good just coming off the line of scrimmage for his routes.
He did.
He looked explosive. You could tell early in the season where he didn't have no explosion. That was that hamstring. That hamstring just wasn't there. It takes a while.
And speaking of that, Tannehill missed him deep on that first possession, right? And then there was another pass where he went deep. That shows me that they're even more confident in his injury to even send him out on those routes. You know what I'm saying? So,
right,
he might be ready.
I think that's why you bring a guy like
ready.
The coaching staff did a great job with him and his injury. We hear the criticism of Julio Jones here locally, and everybody else knows what he can do. A lot of our fans have forgotten who he is and like he's going to be like a bust. But I think that's why you bring a guy like
right now
here for right now.
Right now.
You manage that injury really tenderly. But right now, even if he tweaked his hamstring, I just don't see him coming out anymore.
No.
You're going to wrap it up tight as you can and go. What are you going out for,
Yeah.
Coming in, we weren't going to get to 10 years ago Julio.
Right.
But he still is a respectable threat, and people got to know where he's at.
Here's another example of why we got Julio in here. AJ Brown is still young and he is impressionable. So you got a Hall of Fame receiver who AJ Brown can look up to and get some nuggets on how you got to that level to do what he did. And when Julio is not with the program with the Titans, AJ can step right on in and expand on his career.
Right.
Take them nuggets that Julio showed you, how you protect your body, how you perform, how you there every Sunday. The prime time Julio.
Right.
Yeah.
That's invaluable.
All right.
Yeah.
Titans in the number 1 seed. A lot of pressure.
Number 1.
A lot of pressure being number 1 seed.
But to that point, real quick, I don't think it's pressure.
It's not, but still,
nobody expected it.
No, but you number 1 going in, not expected it, but you number 1 right now. That target, the media may not think, they still gonna say Kansas City, Buffalo, but
that's what we want.
The players that we put, the other teams are looking at us as that's who we gotta go through to get to the Super Bowl.
True.
We got to go through Nashville, no matter what. So,
yeah.
What is a couple of things that y'all think we need to continue to do to make that run to the Super Bowl, to be in LA?
I got one real quick. Priority number one is don't turn the ball over.
There you go.
That's it.
Say it again.
Don't turn the ball over.
Man, we need to sing. We need to make up a quartet.
Saying it with my chest. Don't
turn the ball over.
That's it.
I think it's as simple as that, man.
We got touchdowns, receptions, field goals. Don't turn the ball over.
That's true, man.
We got our backfield. You know, I don't think there'll be any rust with D. Henry. I don't think the line, they may have to adjust a little bit, but I think they'll hit the ground running, man. He's a different kind of animal as far as his conditioning and all that. I just think that he picks up where he left off. He may not break it the first run, you know. He may lose 3 on the first run he takes, but that same formula that has worked before the injury, I think the same thing can work. But now we got all the weapons out there. Tannehill finding his groove again, got confidence in his receivers again. Tight end is playing better. I mean, this is what I was excited about coming into the season. Right.
Sure.
When we sat outside that stadium, I thought that's what we, you know, but it took a while.
It took a while. And that shouldn't be surprising.
What took a while?
And we ain't even talked about our championship.
What took a while?
Defense.
To get this feeling back that we got now that we had before the opening game. The high hopes and aspirations. Now we're at it. We're enjoying it.
I think I just went down after that one game and like it just came back now because we 12-5.
I think it's more so having everybody.
I think I still have
everybody healthy.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, Rick.
I think everybody to that point, with the full team intact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got you now.
We did it
because the opening weekend we didn't have all them injuries that we done been through.
Right.
Okay.
Now we're back to like, okay, new season, we healthy again. Let's do it.
Maybe I was just thinking that I was looking at we maintaining and we gonna get healthy. So I stayed a little confident. But one thing I think we gotta hit to get there. We're gonna have to hit a couple of big plays in the passing game.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to hit a big play and, you know, don't turn the ball over, but we got to create some turnovers and continue to, once we stop the run, we know we putting them in that 3rd and long and we unleashing the two-tone terrors up there.
What do we
I think it's more 3? Than 2.
3 or 4?
It's more than 2 of them.
I say two-tone blue.
Two-tone terror.
Two-tone blue.
Okay. Two-tone terrors.
Yeah. I think you came up with that name, so. But all right, y'all. That's what we got to do to get to the Super Bowl.
We'll have more phonies right after this. Want to catch more phonies action? Follow 4 Phonies on IG at 4 Phonies and get at odds with 40 for updated wagers on all sports, from 3-game parlays to what's happening on the money line. Tori, aka Tap 40's, got you covered. All gambling wagers are for entertainment purposes only. And we're back with 4 Phonies. Tennessee Tough Talk.
And Tennessee Tough Talk, we're gonna talk about the playoff matchups. We're gonna start with the NFC. Green Bay's number 1. Tampa versus Philly.
Ooh.
Dallas versus 49ers. Rams versus Cardinals. First of all, who do y'all, before we get to the games, who's your favorite coming out of the NFC? Yeah, y'all stand pat with Green Bay?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I'm staying pat with them boys.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers still.
Yeah.
You never can count him out.
And I think they have some players that's been out for a while.
They getting healthy too.
Yeah, Bakhtiari, whatever his name is, tackle. Yeah, a linebacker. So they some players coming back.
Is that tight end coming back, or is he done for this?
Oh, I think Tanya done. Yeah, I think he's done. But yeah, I'm picking Green Bay to come out of the NFC. Yeah,
I'm right with you. Aaron Rodgers is wheeling and dealing, and man, what a playmaker he has. It's his boy Adams.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
If Tay says the Packers, that means they're not going to win. So Tay, who do you say coming out of the NFC?
So you're calling me a jinx?
No, I'm just saying, you know how it goes. If it's a unanimous decision, more than likely it's not going to happen. Who can come out of the NFC besides the Packers? Or if your heart is really on the Packers, say that.
I'm going to say Packers because the other teams that got some flaws right now. It would be, Packers slightly.
And the frozen tundra is a factor.
It is.
Yeah, you're right. They got to travel. They got to go through Green Bay.
All right, let's go and pick the first game on the list. Tampa versus Philly. Philly got a shot.
No,
everybody's got a shot. I just want to
13%.
I want Tori to say no.
13% chance. If Tom Brady catches COVID.
He got a lot of missing weapons.
I know. That's my thing.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
You know, he gets a little frustrated if he doesn't have. He got to get off that spot, and then he don't have his main guys that know what he's thinking. He got to fill in players and start looking like we were.
Can Philly run? Can they run game? Run against Tampa. Tampa's getting some defensive players back.
Yeah, I saw that.
They getting JPP back.
Yeah.
What's the linebacker's name?
Barrett.
Barrett,
right?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Hurts would have to have a tremendous game plan out of his mind. His legs would have to be a factor in the game. Something we probably hadn't seen him do enough of. Well, I don't know. I hadn't seen him play that much, but he would have to have an above average.
Hurts is that guy that when you count him out.
I know.
Because I just go back to the beginning of the predictions, and I said they were gonna come last.
That's right.
And then I said, well, it Hurts. Then I just moved him up to 3. I ain't moving far, but Hurts, man, he's when you count him out, he does something.
You're right, and he feel that pressure because they thinking it's Minshew mania and all that stuff.
But I still think all 4. I'm gonna just say all 4 of us saying Tampa gonna win that game.
Yeah, say that because it's
hard at the end of the day. I think so. Yeah,
is AB gonna play? Is AB gonna come back and play?
he's rapping with the panda now.
Oh my goodness!
The Dallas versus the 49ers.
He's got a fashion Nova.
Dallas versus 49ers.
Kumbaya.
Right.
What y'all pick on that game? Dallas 49ers.
Ooh.
Interesting matchup, man. This is going to be so much fun to watch.
Classic.
It is, man.
So much fun.
And think about this is like a kind of a rivalry too.
Yes,
if you think about it, playoff wise, this has been a rivalry. Well, early 90s and
who Dion rooting for?
Shoot, 80s,
Dallas.
80s and 90s.
That's right. I forgot about that.
He rooted for Dallas.
He is. He's a
Shout out to
Cowboy.
Juwan.
Yeah.
All he talks about is being a Cowboy. He
That's
don't
it.
talk about being a 49er. And
Or
He's talking about the
Falcon.
Falcons. He's
Yeah.
talking about the Falcons a little
he'll
bit.
talk about
because
the
it's
Falcons. Yeah,
Oh,
but he don't really talk about that year with,
Okay.
It was just 1 year
But-
he was with him?
with 49ers. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he go
Oh,
to the
I
Super
didn't
Bowl?
realize it was just
Yeah,
one
they
year.
won the Super
My bad.
Bowl.
Wow.
They won.
Realize
Yeah,
it.
the next year we went to Dallas.
Okay.
Shout out to local boy Juwan Jennings for the tremendous game last week. Murfreesboro boy, 2 touchdowns, 94 yards, 8 receptions, I think. Just had to say that. He went to school down the street.
Yeah.
So my thing about this matchup is you got finesse with Dallas versus physical 49ers. And the only thing about Dallas, I'm leaning probably for Dallas to win is because it's in Dallas. But when you put up 51 points in the week before, sometimes that next week that offense gonna struggle.
Dallas put up 51 this past week.
Yeah, they put up 51 against Philly.
Okay.
That's the only thing. But I think they won't score like that. But
Yeah.
I'll give Dallas a 4-point win.
It's a good matter.
49ers are physical. Debo's a man.
Oh, Debo.
Yeah.
We still ain't tackled Debo.
That boy bad.
He bad boy.
I think I'm in a nail biter. I think I'm gonna go with them 49ers. It kind of depend on Garoppolo, on him, because he can be shaky sometimes. He gonna make that mental mistake. And Dallas got the defense to capitalize on his mistakes. But, like any other team, I guess, if they limit mistakes, their defense is going to keep them in the game, even though Dallas got that high-powered offense. So,
Right.
They do.
yeah, I think in a close game, 49ers myself.
Core.
I'm going to have to come in with those Cowboys, man. Dak Prescott is very accurate. He's playing good football. He's got weapons everywhere, from Cooper to Cedric. What's my guy's name? Number
Wilson Jr.
Yeah, Cedric Wilson, man. I didn't even know the old Cedric Wilson had a son that was balling like that for the Cowboys. So I was like, man, is that Cedric Wilson? He used to go to UT. Is he still in the league? But it's his son. So and still got Zeke. They got a bully type of swag on defense with these newbies that came along and kind of changed their defense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be at home. Jerry gonna be looking. Hadn't been a winning factor in the past just because they at home. They lost a lot in that pretty stadium. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Tory.
I'm going with the 49ers because they're the more physical team. Dallas is too finesse. They got a better running game. They're going to take it to the Cowboys. They're not going to rely on Garoppolo. They're going to rely on that powerful run.
The run.
They got their players back. And they're going to, in the playoffs, you got to have a strong running game, and the 49ers has the advantage.
All right. 2 for Dallas.
So you're saying their running game is better than Dallas's running game?
The type and physicality of it, yes. They because Zeke ain't really done nothing. He got 1,000 yards.
Nah.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well,
So 2.
Pollard been running better than him.
You got Pollard. You got the number 20. Is that Pollard?
Yeah, he been running better than Zeke. Right.
I think that secondary for the 49ers is decent, but man, they're gonna have some weapons out there. Those suspect.
All right. We got 2 for Dallas, 2 for the 49ers. Last NFC game, got the Rams versus the Cardinals.
Well, we whooped the Rams, and the Cardinals whooped us. So I'm gonna say the Cardinals will win.
What week they whoop up?
The week we was out there excited. We decided not to show up. And we,
So you going with the Cardinals?
Yep.
This right here, I mean, a divisional game.
Yeah, this is.
It's crazy. I'm scared to pick, be honest.
I am too.
D-Hop coming back, he had the little knee issue. I don't know if he coming back or not. I don't know. I don't think AJ Green can carry him.
No.
And plus, what's his name might be out. The running back from the Steelers. He been playing good all year, but he might be out again. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the Rams though. At the end of the day, I'm gonna go with the Rams. As crazy as that is.
Or you want to go?
Who won the last matchup between?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know
that you would ask that question.
Where they playing?
Where they playing?
LA.
What's the temperature?
Are they playing in LA?
Yeah.
I'm going with LA. But hometown, Jalen Ramsey.
All right.
Enough said.
2 Rams, 1 Cardinals, and man, I'm like Rick. It's hard to pick just because don't know how healthy the Cardinals are. JJ Watt may come back. The Rams, Stafford may have a little Detroit in him. So
Can Aaron Donald get to the mad
Miller,
toddler?
Miller, Ramsey, Aaron Donald.
Hold on, Rick got a stat.
Week 4, the Cardinals went to SoFi and whooped them 37-20. But of course, Watt was there, D-Hop was there.
Yep.
So what happened later on? Later on, in week 14, the Rams won in Arizona 30-23. So I don't know. This is a darn toss-up. No, but I'm gonna pick the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with St.
Louis. You going with nobody then?
I think Isaac Bruce and Torrey Hope gonna come out though.
I'm gonna go with.
So I'm the only one to pick the.
You're the only one. The Cardinals.
Pick the Cardinals.
Yeah,
they are on a losing streak, but I'm gonna stay with them.
Stay with them.
I'm gonna stay with them.
All right, let's move to the AFC where the Titans.
Here we go.
Hey, we got to bye, fellas. We ain't playing this week, so
number 1 star.
Titans win this week. That's my pick.
We win. So the games: KC versus the Steelers, Bills versus Patriots, and Bengals versus the Raiders. We're gonna start with the KC versus Steelers game. I'm gonna pick first. I'll go with KC, but the Steelers are gonna make it ugly and keep it close. Within 10, 7-10 through 3 quarters, they'll probably lose by 14. They'll lose by double digits, but they're going to make it ugly and keep it close. Short passing game, nothing deep for Ben because he can't do that. But that's my prediction. KC by like 14. With a late score to make it 14.
Yeah, I'm going with KC as well. I tried to sway, since, sometimes you got to get lucky down the stretch to get in and you reflect on the season like, dang, if this would have happened, wouldn't even been in the playoffs or something like that. So that's why I'm thinking and about the darn Steelers, because that was pure luck for them to even get in. But some teams can make a run, but I think in this case, they're not.
Right.
So I'm going to go with KC. I'm going to go with KC.
I will be watching the retirement party of Ben Roethlisberger. So I'm going with KC. Ben's last game.
Tor.
Y'all listen up, guys. Just listen up right here. I'm saying it here tonight on this podcast. Pittsburgh Steelers will be playing in Nashville the second week.
Woo!
Tomlin, Hall of Fame coach. Roethlisberger, Hall of Fame quarterback. They're going to show their experience. Steelers over the Chiefs in a tight one. It may be by 2 points. It may be by 1 point.
but it's gonna be the Steelers coming to Nashville.
I'm changing my pick. Tori was I gotta go with the Steelers, man. Tori made a Tori got
notorious change.
Tori got me. I think Tori got me. Come on. I'm going with the Steelers. I'm riding with the Steelers, man. Because they're gonna muck it up. If they can make it ugly and slow the thing down, man.
Got to you. Flaps done got to you.
I might switch back just because you said Flaps.
That's why we don't know what your real record you pick for the Titans this season.
I always put a foot on both sides. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
So
all right. KC's my pick.
3 KC, 1 Steeler.
Right.
All right, Tori. Way to go out there. Right. Anything is possible. Next game, we're going with the Bills versus the Patriots. And it's in Buffalo.
What day do they play? Do you know? But either way.
But I saw the weather. It's going to be
That's
about
what I was about to say.
I'm going with the Bills. They learned their lesson the first time in that windstorm. Bills are going to whoop the Patriots.
Well, they played them since then, since that weather. They played them since then. I think in New England and won, right? The Bills won in New England. Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
Wow, what a matchup.
Now that I think about and this is a Saturday at 8:15 game. So it's gonna be super cold.
Bills Mafia will be in the building.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Going with the Patriots. I think I am too, Recte. We're getting it's playoff time and we're getting Belichick football. He's got his quarterback. I was a believer in the quarterback coming into the season. I think I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots for me. Ricky.
And I believe I think I'm going with the Patriots too. I'm surprised because I've been a big Bill. I'm not a Bills fan, but I was on a bandwagon early.
I like Josh Allen how he played, man.
Yeah,
he impressed us.
Yeah,
he impressed us.
Yeah, I just think about that run game again, and I think you mentioned it before.
It's
the Buffalo run game. They can't come out in that weather. Are they going to throw the ball
every time?
40 times, 50 times in that weather? It's going to be tough.
It's going to be hard.
I bet he runs. I bet the quarterback runs a lot.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah.
Well, he's been their best running back lately.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last game. The Bengals versus the Raiders. They've been in playoff mode pretty much for a couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday it was win and you in, and they won and they got in. So you got the Bengals with that high-powered young offense against the Raiders that have seemed like the Raiders weren't good, but they are 10-7 and had a bunch of off-the-field issues. I think I heard somewhere this is the first time a team has made the playoffs after firing a coach since like 1961 or something like that. Wow. After letting a coach go during mid-season.
Wow.
Hard to bet against a team that's been gone through what they've gone through, these off tragedies, man. That was truly tragedy. But they've had to stay a unit. When I'm talking about the off-field accident with the receiver, and you lose your coach during the season, to stay together and continue to play ball, it's hard to bet against a team like that. I like the Bengals. Everybody likes the Bengals right now. Exciting team, tons of talent. How do you bet against Joe Burrow? But I'm gonna go with that pass rush of Las Vegas. They got two dogs coming off, that's been playing by Crosby, I think, is a factor. So I look for him to put pressure on Burrow. And Carr's been playing just tremendous football, man. So it's hard for me to really go with the Raiders because I've never had to pick the Raiders before, but I think I'm picking the Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders.
Okay. I'm gonna piggyback off of, everybody is, riding these Bengals jock or whatever, but like Torres said about Pittsburgh coming here, I think it's gonna be the Raiders. I'm thinking about another huge fan base. I think it's gonna be them Raiders coming here.
Okay.
And I hate them Raiders fans coming here because they try to take over the entire stadium. You know what I'm saying? But I got a feeling it's going to be them Raiders in time. Because they would be the lowest seed if Pittsburgh lose, right?
Can
they win.
Yeah, right. Can I say this before Tori gives his pick? These two teams did play on November 21st this year.
Oh.
The Bengals won.
What happened?
The Bengals won 32-13.
I did not know that.
I ain't either.
That's a big variance.
I'm just saying, and this game is in Cincy.
It's in Cincinnati. Yeah,
Was that the Raiders' last loss?
That was no.
Wow.
Hold on.
So you changing your tune, Corey? What you gonna do?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with my pick, but that's definitely and I don't know if that's what was going on that week. They've had so much going on.
True.
I don't know, but they got some key additions back. I know Waller is back. I don't know if he played in that last game.
Yeah, he played Sunday. Oh, you talking about against the Bengals?
Against the Bengals in that loss. Interesting.
Bengals 3 seed, correct?
Yeah, Waller did play in that game against the Bengals.
I was just looking for something.
He had seven catches, 116 yards.
Wow. Okay.
You ready for my pick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's going to be a reshuffling of these seeds, guys, because Steelers are going to beat the Chiefs. So the number 2 seed is going to be gone. The Bengals are going to be the new 2. Buffalo's going to win. They'll be the 3. That's my pick. Bengals over the Raiders. It's been a nice run. You overcame a lot of tragedies. Look at your season as a stepping stone to better year next year. But you're going fishing. You did a lot. Your season was a success. Going with the Bengals.
I'm changing. I'm going with Tori. I'm going with Tap 40. I'm going with Tap 40.
Change your mind twice.
So
Tori is Tori, man. Tori is changing my mind. He's right. The damn Raiders they had a win and end situation.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. And now I'm thinking about Twin posting I'm thinking about a friend of mine who posted on Facebook, and he posted a lot of he gave up on his team during that season. He said, I'm done. Holler at y'all next year. And now he's posting again. No, I retract that, man. I know we dressed up like NWA and I got a Raiders t-shirt now. I'm retracting that. I'm going with what Torres said. I'm betting with Tap 40. I advise y'all to do the same.
Them eyes with 40.
And I with 40.
I'm sorry. I'm going with Tap 40.
I'm going to go with the Raiders. I just don't think. Yeah, the young guys, they put up big numbers, but I just think the Raiders are going to win this game. And I kind of agree with Rick that we'll be playing the Raiders our first game.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Me either, but but I just don't think the young guys, this ain't their year. They had a great season, playoffs. They're not ready to make that playoff run. And it may have hurt, I know his knee was kind of
Sitting out.
Burrow sitting out. I don't know how that's going to affect.
Did they win that division?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
come on, man. I ain't thinking. Yeah. I'm not betting against them. Burrow's a champion, dude.
He's a winner.
He done something. His team done something in college no other team had done. He got the nice balancing act. He's doing it.
Well, you going with the Bengals. Tori got you again.
He did.
He got some beans over at his house. He wants to sell you too.
Keep talking to her, man. I'm becoming a fan.
So, all right, guys, that's our picks. We're gonna sit back this weekend, enjoy some football, have a little nice meals, have maybe a drink or two this weekend, and
You cooking out, Core?
No, not this weekend.
Corey's not cooking out, so
Not cooking out. Listen, unless you want to.
nobody's.
I think you owe me some steaks from that 4-8 I ran.
He bought it out.
We still debating.
And my wife. You still saying I'm cheating?
I thought I said if you beat me.
No.
Y'all will have to go back and re-listen to that. And
we'll re-listen and discuss offline as they say.
Yeah, discuss that offline. But fellas, enjoy this football week. Enjoy this bye the Titans got. And we gonna be 4 phonies out.
Peace.
AFC #1.
4 Phonies Podcast. Executive produced by 4 Phonies. Sound design and engineering. Wavesync Media. Music by Motion Array. 4 Phonies Talking Titans.